Welcome back to the channel, so good to see you again. Let's be real, who actually likes dust? It's always sneaking around the house. You clean everything to a shine, turn around, and there's a fresh layer again. Doors and windows shut tight, and somehow it still gets in. The good news is you can cut dust dramatically if you do it right. In this video, I'll share quick tips to keep your air fresher, plus a simple cleaning routine you can use in your own home. First, let's talk about where dust comes from. Why is it always there? Dust is a mix of dead skin cells, mold spores, pollen, pet dander, fabric fibers, hair, countless tiny particles that are pretty much always present indoors. Once you understand the source, you can tackle the problem at its root. Ready to declare war on dust. First, let's start with tip 1. Did you know that after just 1 week, your sheets and pillowcases can be full of dead skin cells, basically a buffet for dust mites and bacteria? So it's best to pick a fixed day each week to change and wash the whole set sheets, pillowcases, and duvet cover in warm water. Keep it up, and your bedroom will feel noticeably less dusty, and lying down will feel airier and easier to breathe. If there's anyone at home with allergies or asthma, encasing the mattress and pillows with allergy-proof covers is well worth trying since the cost is low, but the reduction in irritation is clear. Think of it this way: these items sit right by your nose and mouth all night, so keeping them clean helps you breathe lighter to avoid forgetting. Wash bedding separately, dry it thoroughly, and on your set day, put on a fresh set, simple, unfussy, and effective for the long term. Next is tip 2, choose the right tools. Dusting results depend a lot on your gear. For flat surfaces like tables, shelves, and cabinet tops, I prefer microfiber cloths. Do a first pass with a slightly damp cloth to gather dust, then follow with a dry cloth so the surface is clean and streak-free. Wash microfiber separately and skip fabric softener so the fibers keep their grip on dust. For tricky spots like window slats or frame edges, use an electrostatic duster or a damp duster. Fluff the electrostatic head before you sweep. When a damp duster is full, just rinse it and keep going. For high areas, ceiling fans, the tops of cupboards, you'll need an extension pole. Always work from top to bottom so you don't have to redo areas. For floors and rugs, a vacuum with a HEPA filter is a reliable choice. Use the crevice tool along baseboards and sofa seams. On wood floors, switch to a soft head to avoid scratches. A few extras like a soft brush for shutters, a small brush for electronics, and a dedicated screen cleaner make the job neater and faster. Along with that, here's tip 3. Keep your tools clean. Clean tools make the next round of dusting actually grab dust. Wash microfiber cloths separately in warm water with a little detergent. Don't use fabric softener because it makes the fibers slick and worse at trapping dust. Gently wring them out, then air dry or tumble on low until completely dry. For electrostatic dusters, after each room, shake the dust into the trash and occasionally fluff the head to loosen the fibers. When the head goes flat and holds dust poorly, replace it. A damp duster only needs a rinse under the tap to wash off dust. Squeeze it dry and keep going. If it hardens, soak it in warm water for a few minutes to soften. Vacuum cleaners need care too. Empty the bin after each session. Remove tangled hair from the brush roll and wash or replace filters as recommended if it's a HEPA filter. Follow the schedule so suction stays strong and dust isn't blown back out. Let tools dry completely before storing them and keep them in a clean, airy spot. You can also color code cloths for each area to avoid mixing dirt between the bedroom, kitchen, and bathroom. In short, spending a few minutes each week keeping your kit clean and tidy will save you hours of cleaning later. Tip 4 is cleaning your curtains. They make a room feel cozy, but because they sit right by doors and windows, they trap dust easily. Set a schedule to do them every 3 months. Take the curtains down and vacuum from top to bottom with a soft brush head, then take them outside and give them a good shake. For fabric curtains, check the care label and wash on a gentle cycle with the right water temperature, then air dry in a breezy spot. If they're heavy or oversized, ask someone to help, or use a professional cleaning service. Between washes, a handheld steamer can freshen them up and cut odors. Stick with this routine and you'll notice far less dust in the house. The air feels lighter and anyone sensitive to allergies will be more comfortable. Set a reminder on your phone so you don't forget, and pick a sunny day so they dry faster. Allow me to take a moment to quickly share about the next video. It won't take long, and if you're not interested, feel free to skip to tip 5. I just wanted to remind you not to miss it, as I've spent quite a bit of time creating this video with the goal of bringing you the best cleaning tips. In this video, I'll be sharing simple yet highly effective cleaning hacks you can use overnight, saving time and making your home cleaner without too much effort. These tips will make cleaning faster and much more efficient. Now, for tip 5, door tracks are dust magnets but often overlooked. Spend just a few minutes on them each week and your home will feel noticeably cleaner. It's simple: vacuum along the rails and rubber seals to remove grit, then use a small brush or an old toothbrush to work into the corners. Mist a little warm water or a mild soapy mix and wipe with a microfiber cloth. For stubborn buildup, lay a damp cloth on the spot for a few minutes to soften it, then wipe in one pass. Finish by drying the area so mold doesn't form and dust doesn't re-stick. Keep up this habit and you'll see less sand on the floor, less dust on surfaces, and a much lighter load when it's time to clean the rest of the house. Tip 6 is worth not skipping. Electronics in your room attract dust, so take a few minutes each week to care for them. First, power off and unplug. Use a slightly damp microfiber cloth and wipe in one direction. Don't spray cleaner directly on the screen. Dab screen cleaner or diluted 70% isopropyl alcohol onto the cloth instead, then dry to reduce redusting. For vents and ports, sweep with a soft brush. Use a light burst of compressed air, and for tiny gaps, use a cotton swab with a very small amount of alcohol. Remotes, game controllers, and keyboards need attention too. Remove batteries. Wipe with a damp cloth plus a bit of alcohol and run swabs through key grooves. Tidy cables with clips so they collect less dust. Avoid paper towels and ammonia-based cleaners that can scratch screen coatings. Leave some space around devices for airflow, and if your room is dusty, place an air purifier near your gear. Do surfaces weekly. Give vents and ports a deeper clean monthly. Tip 7 sounds simple, but works wonders. Clean from the top floor down, and within each room, work from the highest points to the floor. This follows the natural fall line of dust, so you don't wipe a table only to have dust drop from the ceiling fan or cabinet tops. Rooms that are rarely used or kept closed should also be wiped and swept regularly to prevent damp and odors. An easy sequence: walk into the room and look up ceiling fan light fixtures, door frames, cabinet tops, then move down to high shelves, countertops, and appliances. Let whatever falls land on the floor. Vacuum and mop last in one go. If you live on a busy street, let an air purifier help with outdoor dust, but sticking to this top to bottom order is still the core of keeping the house clean longer. Bottom line, keep a vertical routine: upper floors before lower floors. In each room, high surfaces before the floor. Follow this rhythm to save time, keep spaces airy, and avoid re-cleaning. Moving on to tip 8. Here's how I keep it on track. When I reach the door, I stop at my landing zone on the porch or balcony, take off my coat and hat, and give them a light shake. If it's been a dusty day, I run a lint roller over my shoulders, arms, and waistband. The coat goes on its own hook, the mask into the trash by the door, and keys, wallet, phone onto a tray. I head straight to the bathroom to wash my hands and face. If I've been out long, I take a quick shower and change into home clothes, and the clothes I just took off go right into the laundry basket next to the shoe rack so they don't shed everywhere. If you have pets, change first before cuddling them so you don't end up covered in fur. On rainy or extra dusty days, add a double doormat at the entrance and mist a little deodorizer on the coat before hanging it up. Follow this little sequence daily, and you'll notice less dust in the house cleaner bedding for longer and that nice feeling of leaving the outside world at the door. Consider tip 9. Not everyone can buy one right away, but if your budget allows, a small unit in the bedroom can noticeably cut fine dust and fabric fibers, especially in dry seasons or when outdoor air is polluted. It works simply. The machine pulls air through filters to trap dust and odors, then returns cleaner, easier to breathe air. You can let it run on a low setting day and night. It doesn't use much power, and you'll likely wake up with a less scratchy throat and a room that feels less dusty. If you already have an air purifier, jump on tip 10. Replacing the filter is the easiest task to forget, but it determines how well the machine works. Once the filter is dirty, it barely captures fine dust and pollen and can even blow odors back into the room. The simple fix: follow the manufacturer's guidelines and set a reminder to replace the filter on schedule by months of use hours run, or the sensor indicator if your unit has one. Between replacements, remove the pre-filter to shake off dust and give it a light clean so airflow stays open. The signs are pretty clear when it's time to swap weaker airflow. Louder noise, lingering smells, and filters turning gray-black. To replace power off, open the cover, take out the old filter, wipe the compartment, install the new one in the correct orientation, then restart on auto. If you live in a polluted area or have pets, kids, or allergy sufferers at home, shorten the replacement cycle. Filters load up faster. Pro tip: write the install date on the filter and put a reminder in your phone. With a healthy filter, the air feels lighter, fine dust drops noticeably, and everyone at home breathes easier. Tip 11 is all about rugs. While they make a home feel cozy, they're also a magnet for dust. The fibers trap fine dust pet hair and pollen, which can make the room feel stuffy, especially in the bedroom. If you already have beautiful hardwood or tile floors, consider removing rugs from areas that don't really need them, like hallways, bedrooms, or living rooms. Without rugs, dust has less place to settle and cleaning becomes quicker and easier. If you're not ready to give up rugs yet, make sure you care for them properly. Choose low pile or machine washable rugs and use a double mat by the door to reduce dust right at the threshold. Vacuum rugs at least once a week with a HEPA filter vacuum, using slow straight strokes and changing direction to remove dust from the fibers. Once a month, take the rug outside for a good shake, hang it in the sun, or clean it with a carpet cleaner if you have one. Use rug pads to keep the rug from curling and to prevent dust buildup underneath. If anyone in the house has allergies, consider using smaller accent rugs instead of covering entire rooms. Another great tip is growing indoor plants. Not only do they add beauty to your space, but they also make the air feel much fresher. Plants with broad leaves help trap fine dust that's floating around, and by wiping their leaves weekly, you'll notice a reduction in dust. The moisture they release helps reduce airborne dust and keeps your throat from feeling dry. Some plants also help reduce light odors and absorb volatile compounds in the air from the kitchen and wooden furniture. Place a few pots near entrances, windows, or in corners with poor ventilation to help block dust carried by the wind, creating a soothing microclimate that's easy on the eyes and helps reduce stress, making it easier to sleep. Let's talk about tip 13. Sweeping and mopping every day is a simple yet effective way to reduce dust. Start at the entrance and hallway, as those areas usually have the most dust coming in. Work your way along baseboards, under furniture, and into corners. Sweep gently to avoid kicking dust into the air. If you have a robot vacuum, let it run first. After that, mop the floor with a slightly damp microfiber mop to gather any fine dust left behind. Wring the cloth out well and mop from the inside out to avoid stepping on wet areas. If the water gets dirty, change it right away. For wooden or glossy floors, just dampen the mop lightly to avoid leaving streaks or mold. Place a double doormat at the door and leave shoes on a rack to reduce the amount of dust coming in. Always start with high surfaces and work your way down to the floor. A suggested routine: sweep daily, mop a few times a week or daily if you have pets. Once a week, make sure to mop baseboards and under furniture. Keeping this habit will make your home feel much cleaner and fresher. Following tip 14. A lot of dust enters from the outside, so the first step is to find and seal any gaps around windows and doors. Use silicone or acrylic-based caulk for small cracks. Apply rubber weather stripping to door edges and install door sweeps to block gaps at the bottom. Check window screens for tears or looseness and replace them if needed. You can also add foam seals around electrical outlets on exterior walls to stop air from seeping in. Be sure to inspect any holes or vents in the walls for leaks or blockages and seal or clean them as necessary. Don't forget to check attic hatches and ventilation openings, as these can be a source of dust. Sealing these areas will significantly reduce the dust in your home, help keep it warmer, and improve the efficiency of your air conditioning or heating. Turning to tip 15, humid air is a paradise for dust mites and mold. If your home tends to be damp, a dehumidifier can help keep the room dry and fresh, reducing odors and sticky dust buildup. Place the dehumidifier in areas with high humidity, like the bedroom, bathroom, closet corners, or basement, and maintain a humidity level of around 45 to 55% to keep the air comfortable while minimizing insects. Remember to clean the dehumidifier regularly. Each week, wash the water tank and filter, and once a month disinfect the tank with a diluted bleach solution. About 1 cup of bleach in 1 gallon of water. Let it soak for a few minutes, rinse thoroughly, and let it dry. Avoid mixing bleach with vinegar or other cleaning products. If you're sensitive to odors, you can alternate with diluted white vinegar, but never mix it with bleach. When using the dehumidifier, combine it with other dust-reducing steps like vacuuming the floors, wiping surfaces with microfiber cloths, and venting the room periodically. Avoid setting the humidity too low, as it can dry out your nasal passages and cause irritation. Simply letting the machine run in auto mode will keep the room dry, clean, and more comfortable. Finally, tip 16. Pet hair and skin flakes are a major source of dust in the house, especially during shedding season. The simple trick is to brush your pet regularly daily for heavy shedders, every other day for short-haired breeds. Use a de-shedding brush or detangling comb suited for their coat type. Do this outside or on the balcony to avoid hair flying around indoors. Then shake out your clothes and wash your hands. Regular baths, as recommended by your vet, help, and between baths, use a specialized wet wipe to reduce dander. Keep their nails trimmed and clean their ears and paw pads, since dirt easily follows them inside. Your pet's belongings also need cleaning. Wash their bedding clothes, toys, and sleeping pads weekly in warm water and dry them in the sun if possible. Put a microfiber cover on the couch where your pet usually sits and give it a quick shake at the end of the day. For cats, clean the litter box daily and place a mat in front to catch any stray litter. Before letting your pet into the bedroom, give them a quick brush and wipe their paws to keep pet hair off the bed. By applying these comprehensive methods, you can transform your home into a much cleaner and fresher living space. Getting rid of dust is not just about aesthetics. It's also about protecting the respiratory health of your entire family. With consistency, and by turning these tips into daily habits, you'll maintain a dust-free home, allowing everyone to enjoy better air quality and a more comfortable life. Thank you for watching my video. If you found it helpful and interesting, don't forget to subscribe and like. See you in the next video.